But I got distracted right before streaming. My computer was running like shit, and I noticed that it needed a software update. So I decided to do that. It took forever, and while I was waiting for it to come back up, I was just browsing TikTok on my phone. And a friend sent me a TikTok for something called... So they sent me this.
Vehicle company. This is the first black-owned electric vehicle company.
I'd never heard of this before.
In the world. And it's headquartered here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess it's based out of Atlanta.
This is not a prototype. This is actually on the market right now. The Amani is actually the Avani. Is actually available to purchase. The first black-owned electric vehicle on the market.
No, the weird thing about this is I started looking into it. It's from a company called Derek Automotive, which does not inspire a whole lot of confidence. If you're gonna name your car company after yourself, I would hope that you would have a little bit more of an elegant name than Derek, like Grayson Automotive or something. But Derek does not inspire immediate confidence. But I was poking around just to see, because I'd never heard of him before. One of the most difficult things in the world is to, start a car company. So many of them fail. It's always neat when someone tries, at least. Like, I appreciate Rivians, even though they always end up being like super fucking expensive. I'm sure these are going to be expensive too. But I appreciate Rivians. I wish that there was another EV that was going to be based out of Ohio that ended up collapsing, and that kind of sucks. But I started watching some Instagrams too of this dude, the president of Derek Automotive, who is a guy named Derek. This guy, Derek W. Bailey. Now this says he's charismatic, but man, judging, like when I literally when I first started watching the Instagrams that he was doing, I thought he was AI. Like, I don't know anything about any of this shit. I've never heard of him before. But that doesn't, I mean, that's not to like delegitimize it or anything. And it seems like, let me actually look at the vehicles. I guess maybe it's called, is it called Electa? I guess the company is called, I don't know. I'm also confused by it because it says Derek Automotive, but then under companies it says Electa Motors and Electa Mobility and Exceeder. What's Exceeder? Exceeder is developing logistics vehicles with new charging solutions that prove additional options to plug in. Okay, so this is like, I guess, a brand that's specifically for commercial vehicles. I mean, that in and of itself is a territory that's fraught with fraud. Not saying these guys are, but other promises of electric 18-wheelers and such have oh, I just clicked on that, have all come up short. Electa Mobility. Oh, so this is like the scooters. The $7,000 scooter. Where did these guys come from? I'm wondering if these just aren't foreign scooters imported and rebranded. Like, where the hell did these guys come from that they're just...
Corner Becky said 7K scooter isn't too far off.
No, that's about normal pricing. That's about normal pricing. I mean, for a decent scooter, at least. What's Retro University? Oh no, this is never going to come out. Now they're just teasing people. We're launching a training... Oh, okay, we're launching a training institute to educate new students on gas to electric vehicle conversion. We are in the process of building out physical campus. Also, all of their text is really poorly, there's a lot of poor grammar. And a lot of their write-ups, which is like a telltale sign of something suspicious.
Corner Becky said a lot of scooter companies team up with insurance companies.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Street Corner Becky asks, "Are you say?"
It's possible. We're in the process of building out physical campus. Like, yeah, building out a physical campus or building out physical campuses. I don't know. and will immediately launch an online training program that will be available globally through our university. I mean, online university for building cars? Retro by Exceeder is planning to lead the world in reducing carbon emissions in the transportation sector. To achieve our ambitious goals, we will need technicians with the skills required to convert multiple types of vehicles to electric drive. So I guess maybe their intention is to create a division of their company that's specifically for doing these conversions in pre-existing cars? See, look, before we can't train millions of students, like, they gotta have somebody that goes through here and edits this stuff for them. Like, before we can train, not before we can't train millions of students, we need to train thousands of instructors. And even these numbers are, like, insane. Really? You're gonna have thousands of instructors for millions of students? Like, the most populous university on the planet doesn't have millions of students. If you have automotive experience, then you already have a head start on the skills required to convert cars to electric drive. Come learn the part you don't know and join us as a training instructor. Students can expect tuition to range between $15,000 and $35,000 for their training program, which consists of in-shop training, classroom training, and online instruction, depending on the skill level of the applicant at admission. We offer financial aid in some cases, so be sure to apply. Something. You guys don't have a physical campus, though. Our programs are too new to be accredited, but our plan is to partner with local accredited colleges and universities. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't even. I don't have.
Haunted Taco 12 said AI needs
the number of red flags, man. The number of red flags.
Gilf Connoisseur said, did you see their crypto?
Oh, they have crypto! Yo, what's up, Gilf? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Keen eye on the Electa crypto coin. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely scammy. Why do they have a wax seal on their crypto page? The Electa coin is our on-ramp for the use of the blockchain. Does that sentence make sense? On-ramp for the use of the blockchain. The Electa coin is an NFT token that will, oh Jesus, be accepted for the purchase of any Derek Automotive product. Yeah, you're not gonna have any products, man. Now I've never been more convinced that this stuff isn't gonna come out. Now that I see this, buy our crypto and you could or our NFT and you could use it to buy a car, one of the cars that we make, that we will definitely put into production. Like, I didn't even really look at, I was brought here because of the TikTok about their cars, but I haven't even looked at their cars yet. Like, is this actually in production? This TikTok here would give you the impression that
electric vehicle company in the world,
like,
and it's headquartered here.
Those are scooters, and it's those are actual scooters for sure. I'm kind of operating under the impression that they just import and then rebrand it as their own, but I don't know. Maybe they've got some plant manufacturing scooters.
Here, this is not a prototype. This is actually on the market right now. The Amani is actually the Avani is actually available to purchase, the first black-owned electric vehicle on the market.
I just don't like how though. How?
Gilf Connoisseur said they are selling land in the metaverse. Street Corner Becky said he didn't even get the name right in the video.
Yeah, he messed it up.
Street Corner Becky said had to correct himself.
But that dude was, I think he was just some guy. I don't think that guy was anybody that's like associated with the company. I just don't know where, like.
Haunted Taco 12 said first black-owned electrical vehicle company. Made in China.
I mean, if this is like a BYD with a new brand, with like an emblem on it, then absolutely, I'm on board with that. Let's do that. But I don't even know. What was that car in the TikTok? It looks like, I guess it was this, supposedly this. This doesn't really have a great deal of information. Like that guy said they're on the market, but I don't think so. Order yours. How? It's available for pre-order. Is there a release date? We're accepting up to 12,000 pre-orders with a non-refundable $5,000 deposit. Deposit comes with the
Street Corner
Electa
Becky said I'm
e-scooter.
all for supporting black-owned businesses, so I hope it's legit, but I have my doubts.
Yeah, I've got extreme doubts. Early 2024. Wait, is this out on the market? Yeah, this is the dude that I was talking about who like even like just him talking to the camera seems like AI. This guy just has weird AI vibes.
While since my last update, we've been busy with various projects. Many of you know about our CodePro crypto miner promotion, which sold out quickly in a single day. We're close to finalizing a big deal for the rest of our initial production run. We've also set up a new division, Lightspeed Core, to work with the federal government on using our photonic technology in national security and other areas. We're planning to launch a photonic gaming, cloud, and
Street
robotics
Corner
company.
Becky said
We're
not
developing.
That's
I don't even know what
AI.
that photonic gaming. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, what is this vehicle? Like, I really want to know what this vehicle is that they're all like they're definitely in something, but what is it? Like, what actually are they in? There's just something off about all of this. Like, the scooters, I think, are fine. And I think that, basically a non-refundable $5,000 deposit and you get a scooter, that means you're basically buying, you're paying $5,000 for what's probably a $700 scooter. You know, and then they're going to pocket the rest. SUV delivery is anticipated early 2024. Retail price is $75,000.
Eric here with a quick follow-up on the CodePro 4X pre-order. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, the entire program was purchased in one day, and by only a few people, which I regret. We wanted a larger owner community around the development of our photon-based computing devices. And I've been asked if there is something we can do in a second round.
Like, what's
Our
this?
technology has significant...
What is happening here? What is happening here? Did you see that? Did you see, like, right here? There's like a head. Look! What's that? What's that? What is this? There's like a head or something that's popping up from behind this video. What is going on?
Street Corner Becky said lol lol lol.
What the fuck, man? It's literally Wizard of Oz shit. What is this? Is that the guy? Is this the guy who's actually speaking? And this is like an AI. What is going on? What is happening? I really want to know why.
Haunted Taco 12 said cursed.
I really want to know what's maybe. Yeah, you're right, Taco. Maybe this is cursed. Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I'm asking questions better left unasked. I'll be honest, I'm all for supporting my people, but it's not secret that the Avanti E4 is a rebadged Leap Motor C11
Taco 12 said
E-Rev.
it's an AICIA black site.
Okay, let me Google that. What the fuck is... Oh, it is Chinese. A mid-sized crossover
Haunted
SUV
Taco 12 said Kai.
produced by Chinese automotive manufacturer Leap Motor in 2021 is available. Okay, that this does look like it, actually. That looks exactly like what they were driving around in. That looks exactly like what they were driving around in. See if I can get a... Yeah, I think that commenter was spot on. Okay, so that's what it is. They just import it, and I don't understand how this business is going to even survive with a 100% tariff on Chinese EVs that the Trump administration is gonna levy out. Like, it seems like that's pretty much a death knell for whatever scam these guys are pulling. But yeah, they just rebranded this. What is it called? Leap Motor C11. They just rebranded a Leap Motor C11 as their own car, and they're not even. It's not even. It doesn't even seem like they're trying to, because like that's not new. Like, you know, Ford back in the '90s used to import Mazdas. I think that they had a partnership with Mazda, and I think the Ford Probe. I think it was the Ford Probe that was actually a Mazda of some sort. I think this was actually a Mazda. The Probe was the result of Ford's collaboration with its longtime Japanese partner Mazda, and both generations of Probe were derived from the front-wheel drive Mazda G platform that underpinned the Mazda Capella. Okay, so well, I mean, okay, I gave him too much credit because the Ford Probe is actually its own manufactured thing. I think that's what it looks like, rather than just a rebadge. But there have been vehicles in the past that have just been rebadged when imported to America. But I don't think any of those companies that did that ever tried to pass it off as, hey, we built this. Like, if they were just like forthcoming with, hey, this is a Chinese car that we're releasing in the US, then sure, great. But no, not only are they like pretending that they're manufacturing these in a factory on their own, but they have all this weird crypto and NFT shit around it too. Like they're not selling the car, they're selling their crypto. They want you to buy their crypto that you could use to buy their car, I guess, if you don't just have the money outright to purchase it. When my friend sent me that TikTok, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool." I guess. I mean, I've never heard of it before, but it would be neat. It would be neat if it was legit. But as soon as I saw that first of all, as soon as I saw the name as Derek Automotive, I was like, okay, that's automatically suspicious. Like, naming your company, your car company, after your name is fine if you have like a prestigious sounding name, right? But if your name is just Derek, that just makes me think of like a drug dealer. Boycott Tesla and buy black-owned electric car. Oh boy. Next, we are going to need our own hospitals, banks, airlines, police force. What? Let's buy stocks if we can't afford the cars. We'll all win. Oh my god, these people. Guys, do a little digging on this. I'm begging you, just do a little bit of digging. Not the only black-owned electric vehicle company in the world, but definitely in America. Both Burkina Faso and Nigeria have electric car companies. Nevertheless, this is absolutely amazing. Now, those are probably real companies, though. It doesn't seem like anybody in the comments even are aware of what's happening here. I've known about Derek Automotive for years and have yet to see actual production models available for sale. I guess it's time for a revisit. I bet you it is. Show the inside. They can't. There's too much Chinese characters in there. My algorithm is crazy because I just drove past one 5 minutes ago and thinking to myself, what is that? I probably wasn't. He probably did not drive past this car. I doubt there are a whole lot of Leap Motors cruising around on American streets. 75K with an uncomfortable 5K to pre-order. I would love to support black business, but that is a ridiculous deal for a new brand. Rivian didn't require that. Rivian didn't require that. Yeah, but Rivian was also building real vehicles. I see Rivian trucks on the road all the time. Derek, please pick a better name for your company. That's what I'm saying. At least this person gets that. At least there's one person in here that's like, what the fuck? I don't want to buy a car from Derek.